Robespierre. The Terrible Terror.
Menu. Life. Reign of Terror. Revolution. Robespierre and Cromwell. His end. Opinions. V. Maximilien Robespierre. Full name was Maximilien Marie Isidore Robespierre. V. was born in Arras in France on May 6, 1758, being the oldest of 4 children. V. his mother sadly died when he was 6 years old, and his father left the family soon after he and his siblings were raised by their maternal grandparents. The Reign of Terror. It started on September 5, 1793. Many people who didn't support the revolution were executed. Reign of Terror went on for 11 months. The violence happened more and more often in June and July 1794, a period called the Great Terror. July 1794, when several important leaders of the Reign of Terror were executed, including Saint-Just and Robespierre, it ended. The terror took the lives of between 18,500 to 40,000 people. The French Revolution was a revolution in France from 1789 to 1799. This is the reason France was monarchy. In 1793 King Louis XVI was executed. The revolution ended when Napoleon Bonaparte took power in November 1799, and in 1804 he became emperor. Oliver Cromwell. Maximilien Robespierre. How did they gain power? Cromwell gained his power by leading the Parliamentarian army to victory against the British. Robespierre gained power by leading the revolution in France. What they did with their powers. Cromwell. With his power, Cromwell started to become tyrannical. Attacks on Ireland put the death toll at 15 to 25% of the population. Robespierre, with his power, also became quite tyrannical. With his power he executed over 3,000 people. How did it end? Oliver Cromwell's reign came to an end when he was thought to have suffered from malaria and possibly kidney stones. Robespierre's reign came to an end when he, ironically, was executed by guillotine. What was their legacy? Oliver Cromwell's left a lasting legacy. The Irish and Scottish still hate Cromwell to this day. While some see him as a hero, who was able to lead England to a new beginning. Robespierre's death was met with joy and a sense of relief. Did history repeat itself? Yes. Definitely, without a doubt history repeated itself, but in the worst ways possible. Maximilien de Robespierre was essentially the French equivalent of Oliver Cromwell. Their first similarity was in the way they achieved their power. They both led a revolution, in 2 pretty powerful countries. The next similarity is in the way they handled their power. Cromwell is most known for attacking the Irish and creating numerous laws against the Catholics. In other words, he wanted to get rid of all the Catholics. Robespierre wanted to get rid of anyone he disliked. Look at that, they both were okay with killing people who did not agree with their ideas. And honestly, it's quite obvious that history has repeated itself. The end. Robespierre was taken to the Luxembourg prison in Paris, but the warden refused to jail him, and he fled to the Hôtel de Ville. When he received word that the National Convention had declared him an outlaw, he shot himself in the head but only succeeded in wounding his jaw. Troops of the National Convention attacked the Hôtel de Ville and seized Robespierre and his allies. The next evening, July 28, Robespierre and 21 others were guillotined without a trial in the Place de la Révolution. During the next few days, another 82 Robespierre followers were executed. The Reign of Terror was at an end. Opinions. I'd describe him as a ruthless idealist, undoubtedly a man capable of committing abhorrent crimes, but I believe someone who was also willing to accept the negative connotations it would have for him, and a belief that the revolution was more than just his own power. Question time. Robespierre had siblings, but how many? June and July of 1794. What happened? Reason behind the revolution, but what is it? Similarities between Cromwell and Robespierre. Where did Robespierre flee? How did the revolution end? How was the presentation? The end. Thanks for watching. Please check out my other videos also. Channel name Flayon. Signing out.